Asked to give my favorite memory of the Living Easter Pageant. That was pretty unfair. I mean, there are so many that we all share. It's like trying to pick your favorite kid. It's just really hard. But if I have to pick one, it's Exploding Jesus. It will forever be known as Exploding Jesus. The very first year that we did the Living Easter Pageant, we did The Day He Wore My Crown, and in the Ascension scene, the music suggested a really bang of Jesus going. It wasn't a subtle, slow rising thing. It just seemed to me that it was, boom, there it was, he's there, he's gone. Which, you know, is kind of the way most people don't look at the Ascension. I thought it might be worth a shot. And I got to thinking, wouldn't it be cool if we could do something pyrotechnical a little bit? A big flash, a little smoke. When the lights came back on, Jesus was gone. It was a good idea. In theory, perhaps. We made a trough and that Jesus stepped over. When Tim would look back into the audience, he was looking over a trough of black powder and flash powder. And this was all supposed to go pop like that, and then when he would slip away in the smoke, the lights would come back and reveal, oh my goodness, he was gone. Well, I think it was the next to the last dress rehearsal we tried this. It worked a couple of times, but the next to the last rehearsal, the orchestra swells, if you know the music, until the breaking. Boom, that's when he's supposed to go. We did that until the breaking. Nothing happened. That was just a rehearsal. It did leave Tim kind of hung out to dry because, I mean, there he stands and he kind of has to do a side shuffle to get off stage. But that was second dress rehearsal. We had one more shot at it. So final dress rehearsal, Randy Starr is doing all he can to make sure. We kind of thought that maybe the problem was the matches weren't lighting when they were supposed to. He was using bottle rocket electric matches, and so he souped up the power, went from a couple of batteries to one of those 9-volt batteries, I think it was. Until the breaking, nothing happened again. So we're all getting a little discouraged, a little skeptical about this, but Randy says he's got it. He's got it. So the next night, which is opening night, he brings in a couple of car batteries, as I remember, and hooks up those matches. They are going to go up in flames. So in comes the moment. Tim is standing there all ready to go, and the orchestra swells until the breaking. Boom! I mean, I guarantee it's the loudest thing that sanctuary has ever heard in its existence. It scared the daylights out of all of us. Bob Johanning was our narrator. He was standing right next to me in the orchestra pit, and he goes, well, I think we got him. And it was amazing. Poor Tim. My wife was in the back of the baptistry. She said she saw the wall of flame like a movie come towards her, and then Tim stumbled back with his eyes all big and his eyebrows on fire. But it worked, and a lot of people were impressed. It was my fault. I didn't realize that you were not supposed to put flash powder on top of black powder. No, it's the other way around. Black powder on top of flash powder, because the black powder kind of compresses the flash powder, and that's what made the explosion. So it wasn't Randy's fault, it wasn't anybody's fault, it was mine. Go figure, they didn't teach me about this in Bible college.